Ideally on a crucial target, and then someone can either finish it off, or you are doing that damage to finish someone off.
The crucial target part is the thing that my teammates are missing. They usually just kind of shoot their combo out in these 1v1s, but Tatu, early dragon here, going to be grabbed up by Furia. Looks like Levi, of course, is on that top side, not going to be contesting this whatsoever.
Good awareness, that one ward you'll see on the top side. Spotting him out gives them all the information that they need to secure this objective. Looks like we're not going to see a swap come through from GAM, but we will from Furia.
Oh, they're going to look for the dive. They actually connect, and the needlework did tag him as well. Levi did interrupt that. Gigo trying to be supported here by Jojo, and in comes Ayu as well. Levi's going to flash out, and Levi, does he have the ball breaker? Gets over the wall, but the Zenith Blade follows, and Ayu is there. Flash to follow. The Ignite is ticking. Ayu wants this first blood, and he's going to get it. We're going to move their bot lane towards mid, have the duo there, send Emo down towards bot, and they are going to look for a pick now. Tatu could be in some trouble. Pops the Cyclone, uses the clone to try to build some space as he's kiting back towards Jojo and Ayu, and in comes Toots. Levi's on the wrong side of town here. The Jin gonna open up to try to assist him, but there's nowhere for Levi to go. He can delay, but I'm not even sure that's beneficial for him as Gigo is just pushing through bot lane. Eventually, Tatu is gonna grab the kill. Might even be another plate going the way of Gigo as Furia looking very strong. Have a fight. Ayu, though, split quite a bit from the team. As you can see, Gigo had a great day one. The hook now from Elio coming in here onto Jojo. Jojo looking for the engage. The ultimate does not connect onto Emo. Levi dueling against Ayu on the top side, but he's losing out on that one. Levi's going to be knocked down. GAM try to force their hand, but it's not a good fight for them. They lose Kiaya and Levi.
Things are just quickly falling apart for GAM. A lot of the fights that they're trying to take just don't make any sense, and Furia is more than happy to punish them.
But Ayu is able to just Valk back over the wall. He uses the flash as well.
So nice advantage gained. Getting the flash out from the enemy AD carry is always a nice thing to have. Means that any repeat plays means that he's very susceptible. Kiaya now facing Gigo once again means that he's back in the matchup that he was winning earlier on. What I can tell you is that when it comes to mid-game spikes, it's a nice one. Kiaya in some danger. Yeah,
Kiaya in a lot of danger. Jojo going to flash forward, does lock him down. In comes the counter-strike as well. That's the third stun in the row, and Kiaya's got nowhere to go. Emo does arrive, though. Going to try to turn things around. Levi trying to get in range. Not able to actually hit with that Jin W to lock him down, and in comes the response teleport from Toots. So it's just going to be the lost teleport. First does connect from Artemis. Is able to root him up, but not going to mean much of anything as Elio here looking, but it's Jojo that wants to start out the fight. Tatu and Ayu are here. Levi, though, coming on a flank. He's going to run into Toots. Toots is going to get the flash out of Levi. Levi flashes and just turns it into an engage onto Ayu, but Levi's getting locked down, and he is getting knocked down by Ayu. Another kill going to go their way as they kill off Elio. Artemis and Emo are on the run, and here comes Gigo. He wants it, and he's going to get it. He's on a killing spree now and trying to corral Emo under this tower. Will they push it in and even look for the dive? Gigo going back in as Emo's going to go between worlds, and Gigo may have bit off more than he could chew. It's a shutdown there for Emo as GAM finally gets something back.
In favor of Furia, the fights are just so one-sided. It feels like that the front line of GAM is just too squishy apart the rest of GAM, and they walk away more than happy winning a massive fight.
And there's just no one in position to even follow up there. You know, Levi was trying to go for a sneaky flank, but then he ran into Annie, so he kind of had to really go early. Hill's always in the right place at the right time to shut down Levi's plays.
I mean, you look at the bot side of the map as well. There is just a stacked wave pushing towards that tier 2 tower. You've got both Emo and Artemis hovering around mid. They're sharing farm and experience. And it's just an awkward position because no one's really being funneled that gold. And
Levi looking, steals it away, gets the objective bounty. There was 3 members from Furia on the top side. They didn't think GAM would look for the fight, and Levi now wants more. The hook is going to connect as well. Emo goes between worlds, and I think they're going to get Tatu. It's another shutdown, 722 gold going into the coffers there of Emo, as all of a sudden, a big surge in gold as they steal the dragon, get the objective bounty, and get another shutdown. But it is going to cost them the tier 2 top, as Furia's soul laners continue to get paid.
Miss out on soul point.
Now you see in the Coinbase gold grind, this is where Gigo has gotten all of his gold throughout the game, as we're going to see Levi getting locked down, knocked down once again. Who else but Jojo helping to set up the kill?
9. He's been involved in 9 of the 10 kills that Furia have been able to find. Herald's going to be dropped on the bottom tier 2 tower.
Oh, here comes the engage. The stun does land. Emo goes between worlds and does try to kite back. Elio trying to make something happen here as in comes Kiaya. Can Kiaya get to the back line? He's trying to knock down Toots. He's going to flash over the wall to follow. The needlework is connecting, but Toots is just not dying. He's low, but is he low enough? He's looking for it. Can't find the final one to take him down as Emo's going to get knocked down by Tatu. And Gigo in the side lane again, just shoving that wave. Ski place to be, though. We have seen a lot of throws over by Otacon. GAM, I think, is aware of it, and they spotted out now with the blue trinket. Will they be able to find the approach? Toots going to get spotted on the side. Jojo going for the engage. He's just trying to lock down Levi and make sure that it's not a 50-50. It's going to be taken there by Furia, but is there a fight to be had afterwards? Jojo just flashing out. Ayu getting aggressive, does step forward, takes a chunk of damage, but GAM can't make the fight continue.
They would have just put themselves in an awkward position, so they don't take the gamble. They choose to retreat. But now a trap lies in wait.
But who's it a trap for? Toots is here, but so is Elio. The entire Furia squad pounces and bites him in half. Kiaya is down already, and Emo is coming in. But does he even want to be here? He's going to go between worlds. The Cyclone going to get popped there by Tatu. The focus is onto Gigo, but Gigo is healing. Gigo is standing. The locket comes in through to keep him alive as Ayu arrives as well, and he's back onto the back line with Artemis. Artemis going to get knocked down. Furia crushing the fight. They can't even get Gigo. Furia were so ready for that play coming out of GAM. And he said if he beat G2, he would dance on it. Well, maybe we're going to see it here today. Definitely love the Brazilian players, all the emotion, the passion that they show for the game, how excited they get on stage, how much the players and the fans do pop off in these big moments. It makes it really fun to watch.
Tatu, a player that always brings the energy, a young player that has been fighting to make a name for himself. As
and Artemis gonna mess around and find out. Artemis has to run for the hills already. Levi is here though. Can they turn it around? Artemis has to cancel his ult because he's just dying to Tibbers. But inside the base, Kiaya is dead again. Gigo on the other side of the map making things happen. They do get the kill onto the Annie, but it's a continued dive. It's Emo trying to defend the base, and it's Emo dying. Both the solo laners from GAM are gonna get knocked down as Furia crack the base open. Only 24 minutes in. They're pushing in the waves. They're pushing up the mid lane. They want to look for a second inhib already.
Toots bought so much time for Furia to make this play, and in exchange, the base will go the way of Furia. A second inhibitor is soon to fall. They have the minions in the bot wave. I think trying to end this game is quite ambitious.
We got Jojo winning in LTA South. As Tatu will be spotted here, but Levi may not have a way out. Cyclone going to be popped immediately as Ayu, Gigo, everyone coming in here to try to knock down their jungler. They'll get the kill. Gigo goes onto a rampage, and GAM do not have great wave clear whatsoever. They get the kill on the jungler. Ping's immediately coming onto the Baron.
Furia going to secure this objective, and then they can just turn their attention to top lane. They've just come off the back of a reset. I don't think they necessarily have to base right now if they don't want to. They can just keep up with the aggression. The TP should be available, but all right, they'll play it safe. They'll likely concede the bot tower, and objective bounty will go the way of GAM, but with the goal difference like this, really you're just thinking about game 3. This will likely equalize the series. We turn from a best of 5 into a best of 3. Both sides have shown.
Closing the trap here onto GAM, trying to look for those final moments of the fight. It's going to be Elio looking for the engage here onto Ayu, but Ayu is not bothered by it whatsoever. He just backs up, and now Tatu is going to try to go for an engage of his own, but he's taking up the tower. Tatu pops the Cyclone, trying to make it happen here. Has to flash over the wall, goes between worlds, and is going to be able to get the kill as Emo secures him on the other side, but now Gigo has arrived, and he's big man on campus, going in, knocking down 1, knocking down 2, looking for more as GAM retreat to the fountain. Furia will make no doubt about this one. Game 1 was back and forth. It was close, but game 2 was 22-4 for Furia, and it was all Furia.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.